Hey, what's up? Back again. This time with a TV show review. Devil May Cry, the Netflix animated series. Well, season one review. Um, it just got renewed for a second season. Um, this shit was great. I have played. I've like over the years. I have played some of the Devil May Cry games. I played like maybe three or four of them during PS2 and PS3 days. Yeah, the last Devil May Cry game I played was for the PS3. So yeah, I am a fan of Devil May Cry, but I can't say I'm a diehard horrorcore fan. Um, but overall, the games that I have played, I really enjoyed, and I really enjoyed this show. From the animation, the voice acting, all of the fight scenes, the display of powers, and yeah, man, it was the theme song. I love I played the Limp Bizkit "Rolling" as the theme song, which I really like. Um, you got Johnny Young Bosch coming back, reprising his role as Dante. Um, I'm not gonna go fully in depth like episode by episode. I'm not gonna do that type of review. Just gonna talk about the entire season as a whole. Um, stuff I liked, stuff I didn't like. Basically, like I said, this is it's an adaptation, so yeah, they're not gonna follow everything bit by bit from the games, which nor should they. Um, same thing with comic book movies. You don't have to. It doesn't have to 100% be 100% be faithfully adapted like the source material. They can they can put their little spin on it. But yeah, man, this was good, man. We get introduced to this demonic rabbit. He's looking for this necklace and the sword of the legendary demon Sparta, and he locates one half of the necklace from the main protagonist, Dante, voiced by Johnny Young Bosch once again from the games. Um, then we get introduced to the vice president of the story, voiced by the late Kevin Conroy, which, like I said, you recognize his voice immediately. I ain't gonna lie, that it kind of made me choke up a little bit, man, because like, damn, you're not voicing Batman no more. He's no longer here. And this is pretty much his last project that he did before his um, untimely passing back in 2022. Um, yeah, man. So we get introduced to him, and then we meet the demon squad called Darkon, and we get introduced to the main character, main ringleader of the group, Mary Ann Arkham, which I fucking hate this character. I like I said, it's been a while since I last played, a Devil May Cry game. So I remember her vaguely from the games, but I don't recall her being. I didn't realize she was this annoying. I can't tell if she was this annoying in the games as she was in this show. She was swearing like just swearing every 5 seconds. Like she had hella plot armor. Like I'm like, bro, is she enhanced? Like is she physically enhanced? because she was surviving all of this stuff, and it's like, and she's just a mere human. It's like, who just so happens to be a demon hunter, but it's like, bro, like I was like, her plot, like first of all, she should have been dead, like, like episode 2, episode 3, like, her plot armor was crazy. I didn't care for her. I didn't like how gullible like Dante, like it's like every time, like she just kept backstabbing Dante. It was like, and that was getting very repetitive. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, come on, Dante. I know he's supposed to, he's supposed to be a ladies' man and all that, but like, come on, bro. I'm like, come on, man. Like this is getting, this is getting very repetitive, like real quick. But no, I did not like the Mary character. I did not like her at all. She was my least favorite character. I did not care for the vice president. He was, Kevin Conroy's character, the vice president. He was a, evil piece of shit. I didn't care for him either. I like the rabbit character, even though he's not really a demonic rabbit. Like I said, if you haven't watched the season, or played the games, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil that part, but he was very, very deadly and very well calculated villain. I really liked him throughout the season. Only 8 episodes, 22-minute episode. Oh my god, and it ended it ended on a perfect cliffhanger leading into the second season. I know a lot of people was wondering, oh, are they gonna introduce Dante's brother Virgil? But they do feature him, briefly, through flashbacks, and in present day. Once again, leading into the second season. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I give this a 10 out of 10, bro. This was perfect. The animation was spot on. The voice acting was spot on. The fight scenes, the fight scenes were all lit. The display of powers, like I said, very adult themed. A lot of a lot of blood and brutality in here. But yeah, man, if you're a Devil May Cry fan, I don't see why you wouldn't like this. This was very good. I can't wait for the second season. Hopefully we should get it by next year. Yeah, I'll probably say the beginning of next year we should be getting the second season. Or by the end of this year. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. But I'm really digging this show. This was very, very good. 10 out of 10. Go check it out if you haven't watched it. That's it for this review. About I say next day or two, my movie review for Sinners, that'll be coming up in the next 2 days. So be on the lookout for that. Until then, peace, one love.